where the chance for severe thunderstorms will be today along the Gulf Coast, and certainly a likelihood, as Alex just said, especially around New Orleans. So you can see here right along this I-10 corridor, New Orleans, Mobile, Panama City, all the way east to Daytona and south toward Tampa, the potential for some severe weather. Here's your Torcon, a 3, meaning a 30% chance within a 50-mile radius for a tornado in southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi and Alabama. And then you can see, as we look toward today and into tomorrow, this line, once again, similar to Harper. We had the snow on the north side and severe weather on the south side last week, and even tornadoes in Alabama. So this will be tomorrow. This is where the rain will be. And again, this line where all this moisture is, the rain's moving east. So here's where it is right now. From Nashville to Jackson, Little Rock points east on the backside. You see some of that frozen precip on the backside northwest of Little Rock. So as we head toward tonight, here comes this line, and you certainly keep an eye on some of these lines. There is, again, the potential for some severe storms. It moves through by overnight tonight, moving through Atlanta, east of Tallahassee and Charlotte, and getting toward the 95 coast by the time we get toward Thursday morning. So again, this whole line moving eastward. In terms of rain, there's the potential for 2 to 3 inches in some isolated areas. So there's a look. You can see where the heaviest rain could be. On the whole, maybe 1 to 2, but 2 to 3 inches, certainly not out of the question. We have seen such an inundation of rain. Let's get a look at some of these soggy stats here in the south, Alex.
And soggy it is out there. Another area.
Well, you know, it wasn't just the southeast, though. 2018 brought the wettest year on record for more than a dozen cities, including Pittsburgh and Washington and Lexington, Kentucky. And if you think that extreme rain and flood events have been increasing, well, you're not alone. Dave Malkoff explains just what's happening.
A blanket of snow can cause traffic nightmares, but there's also a hidden danger on the roads this time of the year.
Yeah, it's called black ice, and knowing how to navigate it can save your life. It's in the teens, but it's going to get colder than that, that's for sure. January about to tighten its icy grip. We time out when the bitter blast of sub-zero temperatures will set in. That's all next, right here on Weather Center Live. Blast that's headed his way. Millions will feel bone-chilling cold later this week. We'll pinpoint where the overnight temperatures will drop well below zero.
Hi there, welcome to Weather Center Live. I'm meteorologist Alex Wallace.
And I'm meteorologist Alexandra Steele. Winter storm Indra causing major headaches for travelers in the Midwest. Breaking this morning, snow and ice creating hazardous conditions and long delays at 2 major airports. A ground delay in effect Chicago's O'Hare this morning, causing arriving flights to be about an hour and a half late. And in Detroit, 12 hours and counting. It is still closed this morning due to snow and ice, expected to open at 10 a.m. Eastern. Gusty winds ahead of Indra also causing delays at New York's LaGuardia Airport.
How about taking a look at the flight board in Detroit? A lot of red letters showing up where things are been canceled. Not what you want to see, especially if you're going on vacation. You got people actually sleeping on the floor waiting for flights there in terminals. The airport here closed at 8 o'clock last night. So, yeah, it's been several hours here now, getting up around 14. Oof. Crazy, crazy. All right, so
thank you very much. The snow's coming down. Imagine what Nell would say, the guy he was talking to, when temperatures get to 10 below on Friday morning, right? It's going to be even colder and more brutal. There's still so many people walking around behind you, though.
Yeah, I mean, they really are. This is the thing. When you live in the Midwest, it doesn't matter. You've got to get to work. You've got to get to school. You want to get out of the house and get to the grocery store. But I think the key that I'm noticing with everyone is they are bundled up. Now, yesterday, with some of the, let's say, resilient college students, they were wearing shorts, and even a girl was exposing her midsection, her belly button, in temperatures that were around 14 degrees. So some of them are smart, others are resilient.
Yeah, those are students. College students wear shorts no matter what the temperature is, right? All right, thank you very much. Kevin Moon Live. Yeah, it's cold, it's snowy and windy, and it's going to actually get even colder. So here where the winter storm warnings are, we're going to watch those kind of drop off. The one in Des Moines is expected to drop off at 9 o'clock local time, so we'll have to see. And then Green Bay as well, the winter storm warnings, winter storm watches, and advisories are here. The snow to come, only a little bit left, maybe an inch or so, you can see as we head through this afternoon. So again, it is all moving from west to east, tapering off. You can see where the snow is possibly, again, 1 to 3 inches. But what we've got ahead of this, temperatures aren't as cold. We're going to see a lot of rain. So this is what we're going to see throughout the morning from Detroit to Louisville, over toward Pittsburgh, western New York as well. This is all rain, and all rain is heading to the 95 corridor. It's going to be wet tomorrow morning in the northeast and along the 95 corridor. Here's this afternoon. It's still rain, Detroit to Louisville, but notice on the backside, all that snow is gone. But we're watching the cold air and the winds begin to come in. And we're also going to watch this all push eastward. So through midday, there's the snow, very little left, maybe Rockford, Illinois. Some of these places around Illinois picking up about 6 or 7 inches. Another still to come, just about another inch or so in Green Bay. So here's a look at the big picture with this. What we've got, winter storm, of course. This is all moving into the northeast. We'll talk about what this will be, and it's essentially a rainmaker for many. But first, back to Chicago and the troubles there. Right, Alex?
Yeah, hoping to get back on track today after some major delays and cancellations.